Hi guys, welcome back to another Outlook video for EU. I'm going to start from scratch because I cleared all my drawings, well most of it for the current lower time frame, so we can, do it together. So on the daily time frame, we can see that this is the leg that we're in. This is one leg to me because on the day there's no real proper pullback, because you can see that it pulled back in this leg and then melted. But here we have one bullish candle on the daily time frame, but that's not enough to indicate that it's a significant pullback. So in this case, this is my daily premium and discount range. At the moment, price is just consolidating at this 45-minute zone that I've had on my chart for like the longest time. I can't see if it reacts to anything on the other side, but that's fine. So going down on the 4 hour, I have these two areas up here, which are in the premium pricing. So up here and then here. But I may switch that up later, because this is the last unmitigated area. But if it goes higher than that, then obviously we'll wait for this one. And if it doesn't change, then obviously we're going to go higher. So on the 4 hour, we can see that we've had a little shift into bullish momentum. Actually, this is the low, isn't it? So we've had a low here form, some complex pullback into this upper floor range, and then tried to push down, barely making a candle close, because look at this is like a doji. And then obviously from then, price has been going up, pulled back here, and then obviously it has now reacted to this 4 hour zone that I marked last week. So we can keep that on here. Reason being, this is the high, this is the low, this is the high. Well, this is the highest point actually. But as you can see, it pulled back but fell to close of a candle body. So then obviously this is all complex pullback, and then obviously there was liquidity being built for this area, because obviously news pushed it up and then obviously came back down again. But yes, since we were still in this little 4 hour range for the past week, going forward, I would expect this to be... Oh, this did get swept. Oh, I'm dumb. Anyways, yeah, so now that it's swept this, but we've had an internal 4 hour change of character from here, because it swept here and then it broke here. But now you can see that it's internally breaking structure on the lower time frame as well here. So I do still believe we're quite bullish into the premium pricing, because we just about missed it. So I want to look for higher pricing. So if we go on the 1 hour, let me delete the dots. But they are quite useful to see where we are in the range. So let me just do this. So on the 1 hour, we can see, but this was caused by news. At the moment, I would say this is the shift here. And then we have reacted to something in here, which I believe is probably the 15-minute, perhaps, buy to sell wicks. Yeah, because on the 1 hour, you can see those are buy to sell wicks. So price tried to push down and then, broke structure. Which is also a range on the lower time frame, which is good, because this is a supply, 15-minute supply. And you can see that price reacted from here and then fell to make a new low and then just pushed up. So this area is quite good. What else can we see? So basically, this on the 15-minute, this is our range. Let me just draw that out. Oops. This is the range that we're in. As you can see, we've tapped into the 50%, just about, and then now we're trying to push ups. So give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back because I had to go for dinner. Anyways, that was my 15-minute leg. So price has tapped into the discounted range. So we can look for, this would be the 15-minute protected target. And this would be the protected low. And then obviously we want to target here. So this would be our first target, and then this would be the second target, and then moving up a time frame. Then it would be somewhere up here, but that's a long way away. But we want to focus on what's currently happening. So this is going to be my view going into next week. However, you want to keep in mind that we've had a little shift here, bearish, to the downside, as we have pulled back, made a new high, and then now shifted bearish. So we could see some reaction from this supply or the extreme supply, and then something lower into these areas. But let's see if there's anything clean. This would be the extreme for me on this 19-minute time frame. I mean, it's a random time frame, but you know, we like to see which one's the cleanest. I mean, this would be an area for me as well, like the whole area. Okay, I just played around with the time frames, and 6 minutes seems to be a good one. This area is quite good because we've had a previous liquidity sweep before breaking structure to downside. I think 6 is good. Yeah, 6 is quite clean. So yeah, these are the areas I'm looking for. So in this case, I would look for, oops, wrong button. Something into here, and then a shift back bearish. To even mitigate something on the extreme, because this is a 15-minute supply zone, so I guess it would be here, and then, you know, to that target. But let's mark that on as well. This is a lower time frame. Let me see, this is a demand. Just up a bit, yeah, there. Okay, so it tapped into it, failed to make a new low, and then blasted through it. Could be an area in there as well. Let's check on the lower time frame. On the 1 minute, this is still the high that needs to break, which it did. For supply to break, because this is one leg to me, and then demand starts holding on the way up, and then it just blasts up. And then obviously it's market close, so let's leave it for now. But let me just mark this on in the meantime. Yeah, so that's it for now. I am overall bullish, but we can expect something lower. But if we are to go higher, this range should hold, and there's no need to go lower to mitigate something to, you know, potentially go higher. But let's follow order flow next when market opens. Currently it's bullish. So obviously we want to play bullish until these areas. Once it gets to these areas, we want a clear shift of momentum to the downside, and we can, start looking for shorts and targets. But I'll keep you updated I meant tomorrow morning, to see what price will do. So yeah, I hope you all had a good weekend. And I shall see you tomorrow. Even though there is a 15 extreme here, but we should be wary of. But obviously the target's here, so we shouldn't have anything to worry about for the time being. Okay, bye.